Okay, so now we've got the subconscious mind. So on your subconscious mind, we've got the lovers, and I'm going to hold that card up for you. And what's funny about the lovers is it is actually ruled by Gemini. So what we see is a man and a woman, and they're standing together in the Garden of Eden. And the angel above them is actually the archangel Raphael. And you'll see he's holding up his right hand. And what he's doing is he is expressing to them that they will be cast out of the garden if they eat fruit from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. So basically, what it's saying is the end of this innocent paradise. It will be the end of this innocent paradise. This is actually a metaphor for what seems like perfection when we start a new relationship or when we are in the beginnings of a new relationship. Everything seems so perfect and great and wonderful. And that all ends once we start to negotiate the practicalities of the relationship. Things get difficult. We start to realize the differences that we have, values are different, things of that nature. So it is a symbolization, a metaphor, a symbolization for that. So now the clouds between them actually symbolize the troubles that they will overcome as their relationship becomes grounded in reality. And the card is about making a decision in a relationship because it says that whatever you choose will have a significant effect on really your long term future. This isn't so much in a short term sense, it's more of a long term. But whatever decision you make will definitely affect the future. This is the ability to make a decision based on your intuition, and as long as you follow your heart and not your head, that's what the card actually suggests for you. And to make the decision that supports your needs. You want to connect with someone who is emotionally available to you, right? So you want to make sure that all of your needs are met. So you want to think things through and try to make a decision wisely because the card can actually have a great meaning for, very strong, very loving relationships. And that is one of the meanings of the card. However, in this sense, I think it's more about kind of coming together and trying to, like I said, negotiate the practicalities of the relationship out and trying to make a decision based off of, are you really going to get everything that you need from the relationship? So that's what the lovers kind of gives us. The main message is just to follow your heart's desire with that one. And so now we have his subconscious mind. So now with his subconscious mind, we get the Fool. And let me hold that one up for you. So with the Fool is a representation of innocence. Okay, so he's an innocent adventurer. He's idealistic rather than practical, and we can see that he's about to walk like right off the edge of a cliff. Now, he's got this little dog that runs by his side who's trying to warn him, but as you can see, he's looking up at the sky and just doesn't have a care in the world. So he's not even paying attention to the dog. And that is a representation of actually taking a blind leap of faith because as we know, many things in life are about taking a blind leap of faith. We don't know what is going to be on the other side. We oftentimes don't know what the future holds for us. So many times in life, we take a blind leap of faith. But the thing is, how else, can we really make it in the world without sometimes taking a blind leap of faith? That's what the card is asking us. Now, the Fool, he travels without commitment. So that means he never really commits or settles down in any one particular place. He just keeps traveling. He goes from place to place to place, never settling down anywhere. And so that can be actually a symbolization or kind of telling us that there is still some growth needed in this person. Maybe they haven't fully realized their potential yet, or they don't fully understand themselves yet. That age of innocence, maybe they still kind of have a childlike mentality. It could be, it could just be that they haven't experienced enough out there in the world yet to really know. So it still does show a need for growth. There's a lot to discover, and until this person fully understands their purpose, will they begin to progress to the next stage of life. So what this is saying is that um, because there is still some growth left to be done here, that many times um, this individual's mouth may work faster than their mind, and that they make decisions without thinking them through clearly. So meaning they make very hasty decisions. And because of that, when we tend to make hasty decisions, as we know, we tend to sabotage ourselves. When we don't think things through, when we don't weigh out our options, and we don't think everything out clearly, we tend to sabotage ourselves. So we have that with the Fool. Now, clearly, no matter where we go in life and we take this blind leap of faith, the journey is not without danger. It's never without danger. Of course, we never know what lies ahead. But without taking the leap of faith, we never know. So there's actually an opportunity for greatness here. There's a lot of potential, but the only way that that can happen is if this person actually does decide to take that blind leap of faith and just kind of go with it. The main message of the card is actually to kind of just go with the flow. And just kind of take them as they come, but as we know, that can be a very scary thing to do. And when you pair that with the emotions of the moon, it actually makes a lot of sense. So there we have the Fool. So I'm going to stop this video, and then we'll do the last two cards in the next one.